Go to this YouTube person and say, pay $100, please make a promotional review about my product. He's going to make that promotional review video. That video is going to get 50,000 views. You just spent $100. How much money did you make? You made probably $5,000 if your product converts well. No joke. I go on YouTube and I tell YouTube channels, people who have a lot of subscribers in my demographic, in my niche, I tell them, hey, make a promotional video for you. I'll sponsor you. I'll pay you. They do it. I get 50K views and I get probably $5,000 in sales from that video. Now, you're thinking, okay, that's all good and dandy. How is this scaled? How can you scale this? Well, scaling is actually easy once you get going. So you have one YouTube guy, maybe you go to another. Then you go to a site, a website for example. You contact the website owner and say, hey, I want to promote my site on your my product on your website. Maybe a big banner advertisement or a big design banner skin on your homepage. It's the same thing as YouTube. You can go to blogs, people who own blogs. You can go to YouTube people. You can go to people on Twitter. You can go to I don't know, what have I missed? Blogs, websites, YouTube, Twitter. That's really it. Okay? But each step you get a little bigger. You go to a bigger YouTube person, then you go to a bigger YouTube person, then you go to a bigger website, then you go to a bigger Twitter. Eventually, you've made $50,000 to $100,000 in sales, and you can go to a celebrity on Twitter and have them promote. Still, this is hard work. Marketing this is hard work, and it's not 100% scalable. So you constantly have to do work to get the traffic. You always have to put effort into marketing to get money back at the beginning. That's the key. Only at the beginning. Once you get going, after about 3 months of doing this, maximum 3 months. That's all you have to do in independently marketing your site. Affiliates will start coming to you. So people who have this traffic will just start coming to you and getting a commission. That's why you put your site on ClickBank. Now, for those of you who don't know what ClickBank is, it's an affiliate network for vendors and affiliates, so people who have sites and products and people who have traffic but no products, who want to get a commission on those products that they send traffic to. So you go, it's very simple. I show you how to do this in the technicals guide, how to set up your ClickBank account, how to put your site on ClickBank. Then every time you set your commission percentage, so you could say either 60% or 75%. So if you set at 60%, that means when somebody directs a person to your site, they get 60% of the commission. So if somebody buys a $100 product, you're going to get $60, you're going to get $40. Okay? And once your site gets big and gets visibility from your own marketing, your 3 months of YouTube marketing, then these affiliates will see your site just naturally, Then they will come to you and you don't have to do anything. You sit back. You have a site that converts because you're following my layout that I have tested over the years that is proven to just dominate, okay? And you've done your 3 months max 3 months of marketing work. And this isn't hard work. This is just typing a couple email messages to people saying, hey, can you make a review? Sure. Pay them $100. All right? You get your money back instantly. Simple. So simple. Like a baby can do this. All right. Now, you've got a successful site. You've got affiliates promoting it. Depending on how big the niche is, the more you're going to make. And naturally, it's going to, depending on how well it converts too. Even though you're following my layout, tiny things can make it convert better or worse. Now, people say, okay, go test it then, right? Split test it, A/B test it. Unless it's a huge, gigantic success, you're making, at least $1,000 a day from the site, then do not bother split testing. It's not worth split testing that small of a site. Unless you make, I guess, if you're making $500 pure profit a day then go and split test. And split testing means you test one variation of the page, of the landing page or sales page, to another variation. And I show you how to do this in the technicals guide as well, how to split test with Google Website Optimizer. That's what I use to split test, is Google's Website Optimizer. I also use Google Analytics to look at my conversion rates and look at all my statistics, and I can show you how to do that in the technicals guide as well. So you have a successful site. It's making $1,000 a day. You've done a little bit of A/B testing, so it converts a little better. Done. Put it aside. It's like you bought stock, basically. It's like you bought some gold, and it's just gaining interest for you, just sitting there. You just have a system of making money, and that system is bringing you in, anywhere from being a very bad site. Like my first site was in the gaming industry for a video game, okay? Like a video game that little kids play. Not little kids, but it was a popular video game. And it made $50,000 a year. That was my very first site. That site's still making money. Alright? It's still making my $50K a year. Only thing is now I have much more sites in bigger niches making more money. So you go to your next site. This time you're better. You're more experienced. You can write your landing page a little better. You can write your sales page a little better. You're in a bigger industry. You have a better marketing strategy. You have a better product idea. Everything is just better. You make 100K. But I guarantee this. You'll make 50 and then you'll make 100K on your next site. So now you're making 150K a year. You have 2 sites. It took you 6 months to do this. In 6 months you're making 150K a year. I guarantee it. I mean, I'm going to be giving private tutoring to people randomly if you subscribe at the bottom. So just subscribe with your email. And obviously I can't give private tutoring to everyone, but I'm going to give private tutoring to a couple random people. I'll just pick the emails at random. So make sure you subscribe, because probably not that many people want to enter their email. So there's a good chance if you enter your email, you'll get private tutoring. I might private tutor 10 people. So make sure you subscribe there. I'm going to private tutor people, and I'm going to then come back and I'm going to put those case studies up here where they made 50K on their first site after 3 months, 100K on their second site after another 3 months, making 150K a year. Now, after your second site, that's when you have a lot of experience. That's when you're basically almost at my level. Like it's a very steep learning curve at first, but then it shallows out after your second site. Okay? So now you're at your third site. Now you've smelled the money. You have the hunger. You want to make the millions, and it's easy. Like nothing changes. Like the only thing that changes is your ability to make a good sales video, write a good landing page, write a good sales page, and your idea. That's the main thing that changes. Your idea and your marketing strategy evolve by your third site. So now you know exactly how to make your millions. You're like, wow, okay, I have an idea that's going to convert. It's going to make me millions. And you know what? It will. At that point, it will. Then you have your third site. You have a bunch of money. You can easily go to a big YouTube channel and give them $1,000 for a big promotion. You can go to a celebrity on Twitter and get a humongous promotion from him tweeting about your product. You can go to a huge website and get them to promote your website. After just 1 or 2 months, that third website you have is huge. It converts amazingly. Affiliates are just drawn to it. Now you have possibly a site that's making anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million a year. And this is just your third site. This is after 9 months, not even a year. 9 months you can do this. All you need to know is all the things I've talked about. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to just go over everything I've talked about so far. Unique, legitimate product idea. It's better if there's no one else who's done it. Unique marketing strategy that targets your demographic well in a unique way. 3, build your website. A lot of technicals to this, some HTML, some CSS, but trust me, very easy. If you know anything about building websites, you can easily do it. If not, get my technicals guide. You'll learn exactly how to do it. Make sure, and depending on whether or not you got my templates, if you got my templates or my websites, when I say templates, like I don't just mean the layout. Like in my optional tools, my templates thing, you literally get all the files for the website for different websites. The same layout I showed you that converts amazingly. I highly recommend getting it if you don't want to go to a custom designer. If you want to go to a custom designer, fine, don't get it. Like it doesn't matter. It's probably even better if you have the money at first to get a custom design because you gain a little more experience from that. Okay? So you got your website up. The website is following your marketing strategy. You're using the right colors of the templates I have. You chose the right color. You have a good sales video. You made the right words for your headline, your attention-grabbing headlines. You have when they click on your call to action, you have a good sales page. Your sales page headlines are good. You have testimonials. You follow all those steps, so your website's good. It converts. Then you gotta do 3 months of marketing for your first site. YouTube. Just go to YouTube, find people, pay them $100, get some more money. Go back, pay another YouTube person, get more money. 3 months of marketing. After 1 month, you'll get some affiliates. After 2 months, you'll get a couple more. After 3, you don't need to market it yourself anymore at all. Affiliates will be coming to you. Now you go to your second site, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Alright? This is the secret formula. Like, I pretty much just told you how to make millions. And guess what? You haven't bought anything, right? I'm a man of my word, am I not? Didn't sell you anything. Only thing I'm selling, like I said, is those optional tools. You don't have to get them at all if you don't want to. Technical stuff, most people won't need that at all. Unless you have no idea about the stuff I was talking about, like setting up your website, knowing how to use an FTP, knowing how to set up your host, your domain, those things. If you don't know how to do those things, then I'd highly recommend it. If not, then forget about it. My website templates, the websites that I've tested over the years that convert, using those layouts, just changing the text, very easy. If not, use a customized designer. Go to Elance, like I said, elance.com to get that. That's what you do. That is how you make millions right now. You utilize promotional things in social media, and you can go to blogs and websites, but Twitter and YouTube right now are king. Great traffic, great targeted traffic. Okay? Right now on YouTube, the click-through rate on a video review is 20% for my promotions that I've done. For yours too. That means 20% of the people who watch the review of that person they made about your product, the review they made about your product, 20% of them are going to go to your site because they trust that YouTube channel. You know, they already have a brand. They trust them. 20% are going to go to your site. 2% of those people, if you use my templates, are going to, I guarantee you, my templates, my sites, my site layouts convert from 2 to 3% pure. Any site minimum. That's all you need to make money. And depending on your sales page and your landing page and how you write the stuff, that'll kind of fluctuate, and you'll get better at that. Alright, so I just showed you exactly how you make money in the online game with a Tier 1 online business. Tier 1 meaning minimum development costs. Everything's done through Elance. Everything's done with pre-made templates if you use my optional tools. Or you can make your own. It's still cheap, relatively cheap. You got your Tier 1 business. You're in business. You're in business, and you've got a business. Now, what do I want to talk about now? I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. I want to talk a little bit about the emotional side of all this, the mental aspect. This can be stressful, okay? The key is you want to avoid stress as much as possible, or else you're not going to last even 3-6 months. Stress is your biggest enemy. When you are doing this, you cannot get stressed. You need to try and enjoy it as much as you possibly can. Alright? Now, in the optional tools below, I've offered kind of an emotional guide. It sounds silly. It sounds very silly, but trust me, I think stress is the biggest barrier for people. It makes it difficult for them to continue. They just want to give up. Now, why is it so